Alright dude, Hayzink here and welcome back to the channel. So we've had the roadmap, we know what lies ahead, and this is going to be the first of probably a good few videos breaking down and digesting what we can expect for this month. And on this video we're going to talk about the next unit that's going to be available to summon in Disgaea RPG, and that is going to be Red Magnus. Okay, before we jump in and break down Red Magnus, if you haven't already, please consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and all that other good stuff. So, Red Magnus, he's going to be a platinum summon character. I will have a video going over all the banners for this month because there is a lot. Okay, there's a lot of banners. His banner, as you may have already seen, depending on when I brought this video out, is going to be a bit like the reflection summon banners, and that is going to be, it's going to have pity after 5 rolls. There'll be a paid version with pity after 3 rolls. I quite like those banners. I think those banners are fairly decent if you want to pick up these platinum summon units, and I'm hoping that this is now a change that's permanent. I'm hoping that every new platinum summon that comes out is now on this style of banner until we get the step up banner, which is the same idea except you actually get a guarantee of getting the unit by a certain point in time. It's usually 20 summons. I think it's 15 if you do the paid one. But let's go in and let's talk about Red Magnus himself. So, the Chadmeister, Red Magnus, the overlord of scorching flame where ruffians gather. He loves to say super, and he has a super boorish personality. Boorish? However, he also has a gentle side and he cares for his subordinates. So yes, he is like the daddy of the Disgaea universe. He is an axe character. A lot of people don't like axe characters. It's not they don't like them, I just think we've not really got to a point yet where very many people are running axe setups. So right now at least, I don't know if you're going to run a full axe team, put it that way. I mean, other than Fukimaru, Fuka and this guy, on Santa Laharo, I can't really think of many axe wielders right off the top of my head, but his main forte is axes, and he is also fairly proficient in spears. So I mean, if you got him, you could use him in spears. The only thing is, a lot of his abilities that we're going to talk about in a minute are kind of catering more towards your axe wielding side of things. So, speaking of abilities, let's look at them now. His main is super potential. The lower the HP, the higher the boost on attack and defense, up to 70%. So basically, as the longer a round goes, the more chance he's got of dishing out big damage, okay? Don't know how much of a fan I am of that, to be honest, because you get to the point you're getting his highest boost, so it says up to 70%. To me, that would suggest if your HP's at 30%, you'll get his full 70% boost. I could be wrong on those numbers, but that's what it sounds like to me anyway. And I don't really like the thought of my characters being that low in HP. So yes, his first one is the lower the HP, the higher the boost on attack and defense, up to 70%. His any one is one hit victory. Axe wielding allies, damage dealt plus 15%. So again, you can see here why I'm saying he works with other axe users. His NE5 only doubles down on that. Axe wielding allies, HP plus 18%. So I mean, if you have got him with a character like Fuka, they're going to team up quite well together. But again, you don't need to strictly put teams on a mono setup where every character has the same type of weapon. I just think this guy in particular does benefit from having at least someone else on the team that's the same weapon usage or forte, because he is going to give them some decent boosts. If you get him to NE7, muscle equipped allies will get attack and HP plus 13%. That's actually pretty good. I don't really know who's using muscles. That's the only thing I'll say. Weight belts have replaced muscles on a lot of people's setups because obviously they do give you HP, but they also give you a boost to your attack. So I don't know how many people are purely using muscles on any of their teams. So I don't know how useful his NE7 actually is. So overall, his abilities, yeah, they're not great. I mean, they're not bad, but they're definitely not great. So after abilities, we talk about skills, and thanks to Ragoni, he did put up his Red Magnus, and I've been able to record his first two skills. Unfortunately, Ragoni's Magnus isn't at any free. Shame on you, Ragoni, it's your fault. I'm just joking, thanks for letting me use your unit. I've only got the animations for the first two to show you that I've recorded myself, but what I'll do is I'll cut in the any free from the promotional video that Bolt Trend have put up. So you should get to see all of his skills in this video. So, his skills are as follows. Skill number 1, Steel Arm Lariat, which is SP 30, dropping down to 25. It's a single, and it's a boost to himself. He'll do attack and attack plus 5%. So he'll get attack plus 5% boost, and he'll do D plus damage to the enemy. The following one is Giant Crush, which is an AoE F rank damage, and he will also give the whole team a defense down if he doesn't kill them. That one you will see probably running right about now. And the final one is Super Damage Lord, which is another AoE. This one does fire damage, and it gives everyone defense down by 12% if it doesn't kill them, and that is C plus for damage. So, skills, not bad. It's got two AoEs. One of them's relatively inexpensive. The other one is quite expensive, but the NE3s on a lot of these characters are usually quite expensive. So let's go ahead and look at his magic spells, okay? He does have a skill that a lot of people do like, and that is Braveheart and Mega Braveheart. But again, I touched on this before when I was talking about Bonnie Seraphina. There's a lot of units in the game that have this skill, so I don't really think this is something that you should pull a character specifically for. It can be a nice bonus for a character to have, yes, but I don't strictly think Red Magnus is a character you should go, oh, he's got Braveheart, he's got Mega Braveheart, I'm going to summon for this guy. But it's good to know that he does have it. So let's run through all of his magic spells. He's got Shield, which is also good. He's got Braveheart. He's got Speed Boost, he's got Mega Shield, and he's got Mega Braveheart. So, I mean, he could be used as a unit that could actually just function on your team as a defense unit, as a support unit. But, I mean, look at the guy. That's not a support unit. Do you know what I mean? He's just, look at his character design. It's an insult to the man if you use this man as a support unit. He's not a support unit. But you can build him that way if you so wish. So there's not really much more to say about him. Do you know what I mean? He's okay. He's a good character. He's a good character to get if you like that character. I say this every single time. You should summon for whoever you want to summon for. Just be aware his starting stat for staffs is 3, so it would take quite a lot of mana investment to get him up to the point where he could even do any of his magic spells. So just bear that in mind if for some reason you do want to pull this guy as a support unit. But that's your boy Red Magnus, who is going to be the next Platinum Summit unit available on Disgaea RPG. Bear in mind, he is going to be on a banner with Pity, so if you want some of the other characters on that banner, it's maybe worth giving a roll on. But that is all I have to say about this guy. As always, I will not tell you if you should summon or if you should not summon. That is completely up to you. But I have been Hayzink. And as always, dudes, thanks for joining me today on the channel. If you haven't already, sub, like, blah, blah, blah. Comment down below. Let me know what you think. And I'll catch you on the next Disgaea RPG video. Peace, dudes.